How about now? Dang, man, I got everyone from work showing up. No, I was just saying, I apologize that there was no audio there. I was just saying I don't feel too good. I have like a splitting ass headache. I'm thinking it's sinus pressure, but yeah, if you don't know Ben, that's Wally. No, I'm sorry. I was talking Ben. I'm like so out of it right now. Like I said, I don't feel good at all. I probably shouldn't be streaming. I woke up and I mean I was gonna stream earlier, but I kept waking up and I just felt like nasty poo, and I was like, ugh. Holy shit. He said Walter. But yeah, I just don't feel good. I started feeling it last night. I took some Dayquil, and that honestly seems like it did better than the Tylenol I just took. But that's probably because the Dayquil actually has stuff for sinus pressure. But I tried taking a hot bath and letting the water just hit me in the face. That's why my hair looks like shit. I'm I made it just in time, gentlemen. I just need Bone Slurp and Gela, or Jello. Anyone fighting Scunner? He's alive, but I don't know if I want to. Can I? Do I think I could take him? Is the big question. Well, let's find out. Let's get these slimes off us first. No, I don't. No, I don't think we're gonna be able to take him. Actually, we might be able to if he's gonna. Just real quickly, just gonna jump up here, generate our health because that's what Dab does. This is how you defeat enemies that are stronger than you. Okay. Now there's no game audio? What? Well, I mean, there was no game audio before, but I mean, I could do that. See, for me, I mean, I play some stuff on my Xbox, but only because one, the laptop can't handle it, and there's certain games I much prefer with a controller. Okay. So where are we going from here? But yeah, there wasn't technically game audio before. I don't normally run it because I'm normally in TeamSpeak because I'm feeling like butt and I'm not in TeamSpeak, so I guess it's fine. What's going on up here? Mm, I need 60%, so that's going to be like 2 rare spawns or a chest. I guess we could go towards that chest, go check over there. Even though there have been games that I've played on computer, like when I played what was it, Batman or whatnot, first year. Isn't this needed for that? Yeah, we're gonna travel along with this. Is he gonna stop every 5 seconds? Like Jesus. What is he fighting?
It's too far away. Because when I played Batman first year or whatnot on PC, it wasn't too bad. The only thing I didn't like was trying to do combos with the keyboard because like
was all over the place as far as like button combinations go, compared to a controller where it's just like clicking two buttons. Dang man, just eye beaming everybody. Stupid horde. No, right by the sprouting growth, so let's go check that out.
It's too far away.
I still need 20%. I'm gonna go check the cache eyes, I guess. Yay, it upgraded my Raider IO finally.
rebels keep this area under observation. They will find no secrets here. Destroy them.
The constructs continue to pick at the corpse of our fallen house. Kill them, and salvage what equipment you can.
Witness the fury of Maldraxxus!
Nope, that's not the door I want. It's over here. Not up. Okay, yeah, I see. Well, let's go check the other side here real quick. Damn. Not up. I guess we'll do the quest and leave the zone. There we go. Willow was saying that we all should play like something together sometime. I told her she was crazy. I was like, there's no way we'll ever get Wally to agree to that. Okay, you should take a nap, Ben. I don't work today. Wally doesn't work today. None of us work today. No, she was saying, I think she wanted to play like something like Stardew Valley or whatnot. Which I'm down for whatever.
Time, my former house may come to regard us as allies. Until then, we do what we can.
Yeah, okay, go turn that in. I gotta get my highlights done too from Little Nightmares 2 yesterday, so that way I can get posted on what it looks like when I get the shit scared out of me.
The purpose reveals
Now I could be lazy and fly. But yeah, she was saying we should all get together and play something, and I was like, what? I was like, we all have computers and we can all play on the internet with certain games. I was like, I don't know why you think that we all have to, you know, be in one location. I don't know. The cooperation there might not be strong. I don't know. I've been thinking about playing some Stardew Valley myself. Anyway, just because they added a whole bunch of new stuff to it anyway since the last time I played. A whole bunch of stuff. Thought about going back to my roots too and playing some more RimWorld. That's always fun. I really need to buy like the little DLC or whatnot for it though. We'll see. Maybe I should start doing like a freeform Friday or something. And like picking like 5 games or whatnot to play on a Friday. We'll see. I know here in a little bit I'm probably gonna play some more Little Nightmares too. It wasn't bad. I was surprised. I thought it was coming out later this month. I didn't realize that it came out on the 11th.
Do you need a task?
Come on, conduit. Where's the box? Where's the box? There it is. Yay, we got a conduit that we didn't need. How's my reputation's looking? Go turn in the anima.
You seek me.
I guess let's go look for the playful Vulpin too. Cause I got nothing else that I'm really doing right now. God, my head. Yeah, get the Epic Store games. My library is huge thanks to them with them, because it's Halcyon 6 this week, I believe, right, Wally? And I think next week you get Rage 2, so I'm definitely picking that up.
Guide you.
I mean, hell, I'll take some decent games for fair price.
Go and
Because like hell, I even repicked. I mean, I when they did what GTA 4, even though I already own it, I got that for free. Um, some of like the little like indie games they kind of do are kind of weird and probably would never buy them. But I mean, a free game's a free game. I can't really complain about that. And then with what was it? What were some other good games they did? Uh, I'd have to look. But they do some good deals in there for a free game. The fact that like, oh yeah, yeah, I picked up Battlefront too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't played any kind of shooting games here recently. It comes down to what my laptop can handle. Because even when I wasn't streaming Tarkov, God Almighty, you knew I was lagging because like my frames were so bad. And in games like that, man, you can't. I mean, it's still enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. I used to play the hell out of PlanetSide 2. I think that's what originally got me and you talking. Was talking about PlanetSide 2. But like it becomes more and more noticeable. Like the worse your frame rates get, like how much harder it becomes to like actually do decent and get on a decent kill streak or anything like that. Am I picking up any kind of game audio? I wonder if I. But I know I've been. I don't think I've missed a single game, and I realized it last April or whatnot when they were doing it. But now I've got like a game library that's huge with them. I always make sure to get my free games with uh, my Xbox account too, because they get some good deals every now and then too. Most commonly though, not so much. I guess we'll do this cooking daily just because we can. Did I really not have it on my bars?
It's too far away.
They don't do so much the free Twitch ones. I'd have to look more into those. What I need to be doing, I guess, is paying more attention to like when they do like the drop campaigns and maybe playing those games. But once again, it comes down to what my laptop can handle. Because there's nothing like this. I'm surprised like it's running like this smooth right now.
The crowd is unusually rowdy tonight. I suspect foul play. Could you investigate for me?
They'll probably summon it here in a second. But I need to I mean, it enhances my library. I'll definitely say that. Because I mean, even on like my Xbox, I've got a ton of like free games that I've gotten because of that I haven't even played. Some of them I probably never will play. A free game's a free game is a free game. I mean, hell, I played Inside or whatnot when I got it on my Xbox, and that was kind of fun. It's kind of like Little Nightmares or whatnot. Kind of weird though. The only bad thing though with the Xbox free games is if you don't pay for your like subscription or whatnot, you lose. I mean, you still have them in the library, you just can't play them, which is kind of shitty. Compared to with Epic, you don't have to have a subscription or anything. You just get them for free. Because what was it? I was playing the little free game Death Coming or whatnot. That's kind of like a Final Destination, and you have to click stuff on the screen. It causes the little people or whatnot, the little NPCs to get killed, and you have to like maximize the people you kill and stuff like that with the traps. So that one, I tried to stream it, but like the game just would not pick up no matter what I tried, and it said that that could possibly be because of anti-cheat software for it or something that OBS doesn't like it. But I was like, why would a game that's a one player have anti-cheat software? And I was like, what? I was like, how would you even cheat? Do you see that CD Project Red got hacked, Wally? Oh yeah, I think we talked about it the other night. Like, they're gonna release the source code. Like that makes me laugh like so much. Oh, what? So you're gonna release the game that's glitchy as hell? Congratulations. I think if anything, the biggest thing is the fact that they run GOG or whatnot. That site that sells games or whatnot. That'd be the bigger thing. That'd be a problem for the fact that people's cards and stuff like that. Someone might fix it. So they probably let themselves get hacked. They're like, yeah, we'll let the source code leak. These hackers and all that, they'll fix our game for us. Since they're facing what, like several different lawsuits. Like, and the thing I like about that is I want to see video game companies be held accountable. They deserve to be. If you're going to promote your game that it is something and it doesn't perform to where it should be, they should be held accountable for that. It'd be no different if if you went to like McDonald's and they had like shards of metal in their milkshakes. They should be held accountable for that. But I think a lot of AAA game companies have kind of gotten lucky with what they're allowed to, put out as a game, and then basically say tough luck, and over the next like 6 months, sit there and patch it and make it a better game. It allows them to basically sell a game at beta, but at full price. And I think that's kind of messed up. I don't think it should be that way. Because what? Look at No Man's Sky. That thing was a huge flop. The fact that they had to literally go through it last moment and right, they had to go through on the what was it, the PlayStation version of it, and they taped over the place that says multiplayer. They put a sticker that says one player. You could literally peel off. Yeah, Anthem. That was the one where like you had like the synergy between the classes, right? Where like if like one class used their rocket barrage, it allowed another class to use like their whatever ability at extra damage and stuff like that. That yeah. I mean, it had a lot of promise, but I mean, there's no way to guarantee the groups you get have any synergy together. Like, it had tons of glitches, but it's things like that. Well, there's what I was waiting for. Well, what was it? Mass Effect 4? Didn't it have a ton of glitches too? And like the ending was just absolutely dreadful. Besides the glitches. But I honestly think that game companies should be held accountable on a larger scale of what they put out. I think they've been fairly lucky with the fact that they can get away with putting out subpar products at huge retail prices. And I think they've taken advantage of that over the last, few decades. And I think more so as game companies have become more AAA. The bad thing is it's like one of those things that I don't think is going to change anytime soon either. That's one thing that also makes it kind of shitty. Because as long as, AAA game companies, can make a game and just basically throw whatever they want on it, I think that's kind of here to stay. But I don't know, with the amount of lawsuits happening against companies, maybe they'll be more careful. Make sure things are up to snuff before they're all like, oh man, let's put this game out on the market that literally is unplayable for 90% of the player base. Now, where the hell is this playful Vulpin? Uh, Not any of the ones I'm looking for. Also, not any of the ones I'm looking for. You coming over to visit, Peaches? No, you're gonna go play? Okay, Peaches.
A clutch of gormlings has begun evolving.
It's why nowadays, man, it makes me so skeptical. Like,
Like,
like even when I played like Valhalla, like I really feel like just something, like an aspect is missing in that game. Like when it comes to combat, like it just seems so goddamn easy. Especially in comparison to like the difficulty of combat that I felt that was in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like I felt like the combat in that was tons harder. I guess we didn't check those two. Like in my honest opinion, I would think that the smart idea for Cyberpunk would be maybe like the first like two DLCs if they do any for free. That would be the smart thing in my opinion to kind of get like consumer trust back in them. I mean, it sucks that they lose out on profit there, but it is what it is. At least gain back some of that trust from those people that you basically didn't lie to, and I mean they didn't really rob us either, but it definitely was a headache and a half to try to figure out, you know. I think he's up there on that net. I think it would be that one right there. Let's go check over this one here first. Close that, because I don't need that in my way. What are you doing, Peaches? But just logistically speaking, I would think, save some face with your consumer base and yeah. Is it intended to be here? This looks more like over here. That's probably just in the wrong spot. Yeah, there it is. Let's take a look at what this little activity that he's doing here. Sing, dance, pet, curious, and sit. Okay, there we go. So I need to do that, I think, 2 more times. Wasn't there like a new glitch or whatnot? Didn't they bring out a patch and whatnot? And then the quest where you go meet the guy at the little like deli restaurant or whatever. Like, isn't that now glitched where like he doesn't like show up at all, so you can't, or there's like no dialogue options or some crap, and you can't even talk to the dude, so you can't progress the storyline. I guess I should be glad that I'm past that part. Yeah, see, for me, I was fortunate enough that I was past that part, so I can't tell you if it was broken or not. I just think that's funny as hell. Bring out patches that break other things. What else is there to do? I guess we could start swapping characters for the.
I have something for you. I hope to see you again.
Valentine stuff. I will admit though, I do enjoy the shotgun with the lock-on capabilities. That thing is straight up cheese. Like you can just like murder people with that thing. Like I was like, I'm gonna try out some new weapons, and I tried out that, and I was like, holy crap! It's just, oh my god, you just ace people with it. What was it? There was one person I shot with it. It locked on to like their head, arms, and legs, and all that, and I shot, and it like tore off all of their limbs and shit. I just dropped a torso, and I was like, oh my god. The funny thing was, like, the guy standing next to him didn't even detect it, despite having his like buddy just like been blown apart. Like he just continued to do nothing, and it wasn't like the weapon was silenced. And he witnessed the dude die, and he's just like, oh, do 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 do. Nothing unusual here. People just exploding in front of me. I will admit that my favorite thing to watch though is like when you alert an enemy and they run, there's like a corpse. They will flat out trip over that shit and just face plant into the ground. And it's like, really? I don't know if that's meant to be a feature of the game or if that's just like a bug. Like they're not supposed like, or if it's just the fact that they're. I don't know. It's just funny as hell to watch like a mob like completely just trip over a corpse out of the blue. I've seen it like 5 times. Other things was that like you got to be careful with fall damage in that game. If you're going downstairs, even just walking, like you can suddenly just take a huge chunk of fall damage, and it's like, what the hell? I also don't like the fact if you buy a recipe, like it doesn't alert you that you've already bought said recipe, so you could end up buying the recipe twice, and that's kind of frustrating to me. Because it's not seamless or quick when you gotta you're like, oh man, there's a yellow recipe here. Do I have this? And then you gotta go look, and then you gotta do like all this like stuff just to like make sure you're not accidentally rebuying something that you already have.
Speak, friend.
What can I do for you?
So I found that kind of frustrating. Like I feel like they could have done that like a little bit better. Like either take it off like the vendor or make it so that way it already says like an already known kind of a situation.
Yo! Be good!
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I haven't even tried to do that. I haven't really dicked around much with crafting. That's terrible. Well, it's just like when you're transferring stuff from point A to point B at like your car or at your safe house or whatever. That shit's annoying too because it's like you put one item in at a time and there's like this like delay and it's like a what the hell. Like it should not be that time consuming to transfer 6 items into a safe deposit box kind of thing. But that was one of the things I found like largely frustrating about it was like if you're moving just like items just to like kind of like review and if it's in your safe box when you load in, like you can't see the stats on the item. So it's like you got to take it out to compare it and all kinds of stuff and a huge mess there too. And it's like there it's not syncing between what's in your house and what's in your trunk of your car like it's supposed to and I don't know. There's a lot of things that they could have definitely smoothed it out and just done better. Like a transfer all button or whatever.
Hey, how you doing?
Champion, preparations have been made. Nazgrim will tell you of the grim fate that has befallen our allies. Strength and honor.
What up? Have a good one.
I'm just surprised that they didn't have that stuff already like kind of figured out. Like, where can we make this better, or what do we feel like we're missing here as far as like a feature that a player would be like, why isn't this in game? Wasn't it you who told me too, Wally, that if you have too many items or whatnot, it can actually cause your game to like your save file to become corrupted or some crap? Wasn't it you who told me about that? Someone told me about that. Never experienced it myself, but I guess I should pay more attention because I'm one of those ones that likes to collect items. Four-minute queue time. Like, I just don't know what they were thinking. What's the next big game that's like scheduled to come out that like has all kinds of hype? I know I'm excited for Warhammer Total War 3. That trailer looks badass. But as far as like I'm trying to think, what else has a whole bunch of hype out there right now? I'd have to think. Because, I mean, Valhalla and whatchamacallit had all the hype last year pretty much. I don't know. I know once BlizzCon comes out, I mean, obviously, that'll probably put some hype towards Diablo 4, but God only knows how far out that is. Warhammer 3 is not set for until like 2021. Or until like this winter 2021.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
Oh yeah, isn't it like the island or something is what it's called? Or the town or some crap?
Champion, preparations have been.
Something like that? The village? I'm not gonna lie, that Gatorade tastes like cough syrup.
Time is money, friend.
Greetings.
Yes, let's get this queue started here.
Hey, how you doing?
Well met.
king's honor, friend.
What can I do for you?
Hey there.
Safe travels.
See you later.
Time is money, friend.
Oh my god, I'm level 20. I know for Warhammer, by the time it comes out, I'm gonna see, hopefully, with the amount of views and stuff I get with like my guides on YouTube, I'm gonna try to reach out to them and see if they'll give me a beta key. But first, I got to get my computer built. But once again, I still arrive at the problem that I want, a 3080 for the graphics card, but you still can't find one anywhere because of the goddamn scalpers. And the sad thing is, there's websites that literally sell you like bots that will do that for you, which makes it even worse.
How are you? See you soon.
But yeah, see if I can get a beta key, get that early. Stream some of that. I love the Total War series. Yeah, I'm out of energy. Whoa. Yeah, I beat Warhammer 2 on epic difficult or legendary difficulty with the Skaven. Like once I figured out like just how cheesy their ability was, it made it stupid easy. The thing that made it honestly hard in that campaign for doing it on the original campaign for Warhammer 2, where you had like the time and you had to get there and do whatever to control the mana rift or whatever the crap it was the fact that if you didn't keep up with the computers, like they were actively trying to win. Like they were really, really trying to win.
Yo, keep it real.
And I also didn't expect like the final battle to be between me and like 5 armies. That was kind of intense. I came out of it with like my catapults having killed like 2,000 units each.
What up? Be good.
But yeah, I was able to beat that. I need to finish up my legendary campaign on Three Kingdoms or whatnot. Because I pretty much got it beat, but I just need to do, like, honestly, like 6 more wins for territories and I'll win. And then on Warhammer 1, I beat legendary difficulty with the Vampire Lords. I'll tell you, man, that is not easy for the fact that they have no ranged units at all. I ended up taking on an army, 3 Chaos armies, and with only one of my armies, what I did was I hid in the woods to make their monster units not so monstrous units not so good, and then I just sat there and flanked them. But it was still a hot mess altogether. How was work? What did he do? Oof. What was it? There was one army that I fought with just my vampire, the main guy Vlad or whatnot. It was 1 versus 3,000, and I killed them all. I took a screenshot of it, but it's just like a what the hell moment. It really happened. What I did was I basically ran around using the fireball spell that you get from the ring because you can cast it indefinitely. It has no mana effect, nothing. So I just basically ran around them in a circle, so they turned into this giant ball of units. And I'd cast the fireball, and it would go like a straight line straight through it, killing everything in its path. and and I defeated the entire army. It was so bad. It was so cheesy of me too. But for the raw fact that I could sit there and just use the fireball spell to do that. There was, and then just to say I did it, I did an entire army of terror guys, and I mind you, it completely messed up my economy. But I was just taking on all these armies with a full stack of terror guys. I don't recommend it because your economy just goes straight to poop. And anybody that tells you to do it just because it wins against everything, your economy will go to poop. Like you will make no money per turn at all, and it makes it hard as shit to upgrade your towns to get your economy back on track. But all in all, the vampire accounts, they're not bad. You just got to know what units to use and how. Like you really have to be smart with it. Especially since like their general dies and you're boned. Because your entire army just falls apart at that point. But I do think I'm going to call it here, Wally. I got to get some dinner in my family's tummies. Probably see you on tomorrow if you want to come watch the stream again. We'll probably be doing a little bit less of the same, probably more mythics, um, all of that. But I appreciate you coming and chatting with me tonight, as always. Um, Stay safe. Have a good night. We should. Once I well, right now I definitely can't. I've tried. I've tried to run a Total War game on this laptop, and it lags so bad, dude. Like it literally, you can watch a screen by like a frame by frame play of the entire battle. It's bad. But once I get my computer built, definitely, Wally, I'll play you. I'll take you up on that. And you have a good one, Mr. Wally.